What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of With Society Mike. So, we'll introduce ourselves, starting with
Hi
Kun.
guys, I'm Kugan. I think many of you all know me.
Hi, I'm Shashi.
Hi, I'm Shar.
Hi, I'm Vinod. Hi, I'm Vinesh. So, what we're talking about today is a 9 to 5 actually important, right? And also side income, side hustles, and what else? Business in general. Business in general, yeah. Okay. So, Kun, is a 9 to 5 actually important?
Well, to me, because I work 9 to 5, so I think it is important is to get you going throughout the whole day. But it depends on individuals, right? Sometimes working 9 to 5 is not necessary because people do have side hustles and businesses to run and all that stuff. To me, I think it's a subjective question. So I think having it is okay and not having it is fine also in a current trend.
I'm a Pilates instructor.
Okay.
No longer a content creator, unfortunately.
All right.
So, to answer your question, since I'm an ex-content creator, I think having a 9 to 5 is actually important because you have at least like a primary income, you know. So I used to have content creation as a full-time, but that didn't really go well for me. So I think having a 9 to 5 job
Gives
and
a
you have like
stability.
a stable
stability
income,
is what. Yeah.
so it's much more better for honestly
Nice.
anyone lah.
Yeah, true. Right. Sure.
Yeah, so exactly what you said, that keyword 9 to 5 is needed for stability.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you come to different parts of life, when you're already stable, you already have like that foundation, that's when all these side hustles and this passion comes
Yeah.
in. Because not necessarily for everyone, your 9 to 5 is your passion per se.
Yep.
Right? So I did a 9 to 5 when I was like 17 up until I was 19 because I needed to. I needed the stability.
Right.
After that, once getting that, I managed to kickstart all of my side hustles. Yeah.
Right. That's.
Slay.
You know,
What about you guys?
yeah. So if you ask me if 9 to 5 is necessary, I think it's necessary, not just for anyone for just stability. Also, it's to give them an insight to the workforce. When you're running a business, also, if you don't understand how a 9 to 5 operates, you need the 9 to 5. That's the thing, right?
Gives you the
It
mindset.
gives you the mindset of how a workforce thinks, right? And that means you can also work like how they work. So if you don't have the experience of working into a 9 to 5, then you will not know what the actual market is, the workforce market is, and how you're going to be working with them or working for them or working them working under you. So you're making. So that is why I think 9 to 5 is still important. And many people, as we'll come to the topic where business, right? Starting a business, scaling a business, growing. How
It all
easy is
stems
it?
from
It all
actually
stems
coming
from
from-
there, right?
The
A side
discipline
hustle.
gives you-
Yeah, a side hustle gives you after a stability is built, then a side hustle come, and if you can scale it up, then it'll scale to become a bigger business. So I feel a 9 to 5 is necessary. Yeah.
So I think I would add to that as well. 9 to 5 is necessary for the experience, for gaining the experience. If in the future, it gives you stability of income, but in the future, if anybody wants to start up a business on their own, they'll
Skills,
have their framework, skills, the mindset that they learn from someone. Because I think a mentor is very important.
Yeah,
And the
leadership
9 to
basically.
5 actually gives you the experience and the mentorship you needed. So coming to that, what do you think are good side hustles, right? Many people are working on side hustles now and they're trying to, we're coming to recession, right, with everything coming up. How important is a side hustle? And what do you think are good side hustles now? Good?
I mean,
you
it
have
could
Society
be-
Mike as a side hustle.
Yeah, I mean, Society Mike
it's
is a side
lucrative.
hustle, yes.
Yeah.
He's doing good, I
Yes.
hope.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, anyone can do any kind of side hustles. You know, it's like could be selling something that they create or something that they want to. That's already in the
Passionate about,
market,
yeah.
you know, like to go and sell it out.
Right.
Like I think now I see like a lot of people selling on TikTok,
Yeah. TikTok shop. Yeah.
shops and all that, right? I think that's a really good side hustle. A lot of people need to start looking at that because it's very difficult to live in
Yes.
this
The
current
cost
world
of
right
cost
now.
of living,
Right.
Cost of
Yeah.
living is so bad.
especially in the city right now.
Yeah.
is-
And a lot of people don't come up from really a stable family, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yep.
And those people who are really struggling to actually succeed, they find it very difficult because of the market, of how it is.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So side hustle can come in any way.
Mm.
And I feel like with social media and all that stuff, it's really good. And it's about how you market it and whether your audience are right. I
Yeah.
think. So I think it's really important.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Shashi.
I think this whole side hustle thing, the more booming side of it is like the TikTok, like what Kugan said,
Yep.
like affiliate programs and then the UGC creators and all that.
Right.
But I also see like people who are content creators as well. They bring up their own makeup brands, skincare brands, and like all these local brands like
Yeah.
Haiger.
Okay.
Mm.
Uh, what else are there? Oh, hers ones as well. She has her own brand, a t-shirt brand.
Right.
Okay, nice. Personalities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Oh.
also has her own, and it's her side hustle as well. So
Mhm.
it's mostly connected to social media.
Social media.
yeah. So
Okay. Okay. That means personal brand, social media plays a big part in today's side hustle as well. So
yeah.
okay. But during the hustle culture for like younger generation now, they don't want to go into a traditional job nowadays. They
Yeah.
just want to go straight into the hustle culture.
Yeah.
They're just looking to make some sort of income, not from a 9 to 5. Could you call them lazy or just not disciplined?
I think it's market opportunity, right?
Market opportunity.
Okay.
Okay.
Like people are tapping into the market when it's the right time.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Correct.
like they feel like, oh, I don't have
Grabbing
to
that
go to
opportunity
yeah,
of the,
you know, whatever that's available. If people are really wanting to do it, like
yes.
I feel like that's what's happening.
Okay.
Mm.
So that's why they tend to like focus away from 9 to 5.
Okay.
Understood.
But again, I know it's
I
very
think it's more of like whatever that's being shown on social media, because
Yeah.
all the youngsters are so influenced by the lifestyle people are showing
Right,
us right,
right.
now.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I can get this type of money if that person is doing it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
exactly.
they immediately want to, jump into the bandwagon, and then they want to start something up. And then once that fails, they're
Once
like,
that-
oh no,
yes.
what
yeah,
to do?
What do we
Yes,
do?
what to do?
correct.
ex-
I think that ties back into the first thing, right? Where you guys said that experience coming from part-time jobs or a mentor working with other people, that's where it's very important. Because when you start a side hustle, you're going to fail eventually,
Yes.
or you're going not fail, but you're going to have to learn through all this.
Right, right.
And if your mindset is not right enough to learn, that's when people will say that you're lazy
Yeah.
and all of that.
It's actually not the discipline they have to.
Yeah.
And I think that when people start a side hustle, they think it's going to just be all the way up. There's no downs, but no, side hustles and business
Yeah.
are all up
Mm.
and downs. So if you're not sure how to manage that and face the problems, then they're going to be in a worse situation. But then, what do we say about businesses that are coming up and in Malaysia right now? We all are either side hustles then grow to businesses. How do you think about then growing a brand? You guys are right now growing Society Mike, right? You have your personalities that are also growing. So how do you see pushing it and growing a brand in Malaysia?
Growing a brand in Malaysia. All right, so I guess that it all starts with your vision when you start small. So it starts with like a 5-year vision, or even if you're really small, maybe even a 3-year vision, building up to a 5-year vision and then a 10-year vision. But then you have to realize that suddenly at one point your side hustle is no longer a side hustle and you can't be managing everything.
Yes.
You have to bring so many people on
Right.
just to make sure that your baby grows and does not stumble
True.
as it goes along, right? So
Yep.
that's where a lot of things come into play, like your personal brand, the people you know in your network comes
Yep.
into play,
Yeah.
right? All these different skills that you need to put in.
True.
Yeah.
Skills are very important.
Mm.
Shishi, you are starting
Uh,
up a business
I
soon,
don't have a business yet.
but you have something coming up, right? You want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I'm a Pilates instructor, so
Yeah.
I want to open up my own studio one
Okay.
day,
Nice,
hopefully.
nice.
Yeah, hopefully. So I think just to like start up, like Pilates is such a popular thing right now. Every month there's always a new Pilates, studio
studios, okay.
opening
Correct.
up.
Do you think it's
Yeah.
saturated right now?
Yeah, it's very saturated
Okay.
right now. I don't know, honestly, whatever angle I think of, oh, I could do this concept, I could do that concept. The next thing you know,
done.
it's already done.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Right.
very
Yeah.
fast. Like trends catch up so fast.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right?
Very
Pilates,
fast.
pickleball,
Pickleball,
right?
like
The
everywhere is a
adoption
pickleball
and
court,
also
yeah.
the rapid growth of it is like it is so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
saturated right now.
exactly.
But then it's not stopping them also opening up a new
That's
Pilates
true.
studio or a
That's
pickleball. So
Pickleball, Pilates,
I
matcha.
also want to highlight one thing as well. Most of the Pilates studios right now, they are all owned by Chinese people.
from China.
I've never, no,
No,
Chinese,
okay.
Malaysian
Okay.
Chinese people. I've never seen, and I've been to so many before,
Okay.
I've never seen an Indian owner at all.
maybe today is the day it changes. I think.
Yes,
It's
guys.
it's a small step forward for mankind.
For Indian guy. have the first Indian-owned.
Yeah, so
Pilates
I'm
studio.
trying to like break that. Everybody
Okay.
is so they don't want I think the Indian community they
stigma.
don't want to get
To
into
get into
that
Pilates.
business
Maybe just to
yet.
understand it or
Yeah.
Right.
because they're scared, like maybe it's like already filled with so many people
Saturated.
already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So they're a bit scared to take the leap.
Roughly, what's the investment amount that requires to open a Pilates studio?
About 100K.
100K. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Good
just
bring
one
it, no?
reformer is about 3K. One
The one
reformer.
The one
reformer.
machine,
Oh, okay.
One
Okay,
reformer is
3K.
about 3K, and the
Oh.
good quality ones lah.
Okay.
But there's also a lot of studios out there. They
Being
want to
shady.
get like a quick
quick buck out of it. Yeah.
They are
Right.
like
Yeah.
getting
Quick revenue.
really bad in
Oh,
reformers
okay.
and materials and all that. That obviously puts the customers in danger, but customers don't know, wouldn't hurt them, right? So I feel like the more studios come up, they are always like trying to find a quick way to open up a new studio.
Right.
You know, it's because it's so popular right now.
Exactly. Everyone's just jumping.
Everywhere
on-
you
yeah.
go, there's
Capitalize on
always
it.
a
Yeah.
Pilates
Yeah.
studio somewhere. Yeah. So it's a bit
Cool.
competitive right now.
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Next question I want to ask is how important is a mentor, right? And I want to know who are each of you guys. Who are your mentors? Who you guys look up to, and who is helping
Could be
you in the way?
life, could be
Yeah.
business, could be work. But then everyone has a work and everyone's got mentors in that. So who are your mentors in that spaces? Shah?
Oh, me. Okay. Mentors. Okay, just to clarify, mentors, can they only have to be physical, or can I talk about like the ones that I religiously listen to online and
Yeah, sure.
religiously
Yeah, I think
go
I
to
think that
online?
could be
Could be,
yeah.
both, right?
The ones you listen to, yeah, sure.
So, okay, I started off looking at mentors online. So the biggest platforms that you can learn from is YouTube,
YouTube,
honestly.
yeah.
And just
Right.
now we were talking about it off mic. Like people like Alex Hormozi, you just blew up, his
Right.
wife Leila Hormozi. Now there are even more female entrepreneurs who are like representing the female community as well. Start off with mentors there. You don't always have to have a face-to-face person,
Right.
in-person
Yes,
mentor, right? But having an in-person mentor is where you level up the game, because
yeah.
that's where the mentorship becomes so personalized
Yes.
to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I can learn about anything like digital marketing, how to scale from like a 6-figure to like a 7-figure business.
Right.
Right? How to manage all these people, or even internally, like how can I break my barriers of my mindset to achieve like a 6-figure income from a 5-figure income to a 6-figure income? Because it's not just about your work, it's also a mindset
Mindset.
shift.
Mindset is the biggest thing I would say, because they have already passed the hurdles that we have been, whoever's growing has been through, so they know what is different and what to change. So if you go to someone who's a mentor, they would be telling you what are the steps that you can take without having to go through them, right? Learning from mistakes, I would
Yeah.
say.
Correct.
So yeah, that's
So
that's it.
you say that take mentorship not only from someone who's there physically, also
Mm.
YouTube.
Right now
such
with
a-
all the
yeah.
resources right now,
Yeah,
you should
use
get-
resources.
okay.
Actually, who's
I'll go
your
last. Kugan first.
okay? Kugan.
Okay, for me, I think my mentor will have to be my dad, of
Right.
course, because he owns his own construction company,
Yeah.
and the way he runs it, the way he manages his time, his
Yes.
resources, and all
Mm.
that, I follow that. I
True.
follow his footsteps
Mhm.
because he worked so hard for us, sent us
Right.
to go study, come
Yes,
back, work.
yes.
So that's what I'm trying to do, replicate.
Right.
And I think he's one of my mentors. And then like what she said, I think listening from other people and reading things, understanding different mindsets, different values, different skills,
Yes. Yeah.
that helps you, you know. I think those are all mentors.
Yeah.
True.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Doesn't have to be a physical person.
Doesn't have to
or
be a
anything,
physical
yeah.
person. Yeah, yeah.
It could be anything I see right now.
Yeah.
I could look at the light and think, shit,
That
There's
teaches you
something
something.
on it,
Yeah.
something,
it gives me an idea, right? So that's-
Right.
Yeah.
Light.
The light.
Yeah, I mean, the light shines at you, then I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Who wants mentors are like?
Very
Okay.
creative,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I created Society Mic.
So sorry, but you got inspiration from
I
the
got
mic.
it.
Inspiration from the
Light
mic.
shine on me. Okay,
Oh,
podcast say.
mic.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ceci?
you.
Okay, mine's a bit mushy a bit lah, but bear with me. So mine, I honestly, as so narcissistic this would sound, I'm gonna say me.
You
Okay.
are your own mentor.
Yeah, I never had a mentor
Okay.
growing up at
Right.
all. I had to figure everything out on my own.
Mhm.
So whatever that I've built right now and who I am right now is solely because of me.
Nice.
Period.
I think
And I
that's
will stand on that very heavy. I do not care if anybody else has to say like, oh, how could it just be you? I did everything on my own to be at this position I am in right now. And the drive I have honestly motivates me.
Right,
Whatever
right,
that
right,
I've
yes,
created
yeah.
in the past, whenever I think about it, I'm like, I've done all of that. I can do it again. Yeah.
Basically,
I
like
can
you
do
are
it
your
more.
own
Yeah,
mentor,
yeah.
you know.
That means
Yeah.
but that also goes with taking a lot of constructive criticism that
Yep,
you have to learn from
exactly.
yourself and make your
listen
mistakes.
to everyone. I'm always open to hearing like bad things about me or good things, anything at all. I'm always open.
Okay.
And there's also another thing, as Kugan is also another huge mentor of mine. He's one of the biggest supporters that I have in life right now.
Wow, cool.
I wouldn't be here right now as well. Also
Don't cry,
because of
Kugan,
him.
don't cry, Kugan.
Don't
Yeah.
blush, man.
You're blushing. Shining
blushing.
on you, bro.
The light,
The light
Light
shining
shining
on
on
you, right?
Okay, guys. I think that's a wrap for
Yeah.
today. Thank you so much.
much. And thank you, Society Mike.
Thank you.
you.